brain's not fully awake yet. Okay, so this is our ugly store, by the way. Stuff to wake myself up. I put all the employees on break, but you know, they're still working right now, so I think after their shift ends, none of them are coming back for a while. I figured it'd be better so that we could just work on setting everything up without, you know, losing more money.
Alright.
Alright. Fix my camera.
Alright. Let's go see what they did to our store. Nah. He can watch the VOD because he's on his break. Oh. Okay, we don't have to do nothing. I'm assuming this thing does not move at all. And we just expand out this way. Huh. All right, Die. You were just moonwalking. You're moonwalking! Ha ha, okay. Dee dee dee. Alright. I gotta do this in front of Jack. Alright, Dai's taking a shower. What? I think they're fine. Oh, because I was moving stuff. And we gotta move these refrigerators back up against the wall. They narrowed the doorway again. anymore. Man, this thing looks more rusted than it ever was. I don't know. We have to get a bulk order and find out.
So how are we feeling? Excuse me, about all this.
Well, I don't like the sign for one thing. I hate the fact that the ceiling's low. You can't do proper parkouring.
Yeah.
You hit the ceiling every single time. But you can still
Yeah.
jump on this. But now you just bang your head now.
Yeah, we can't do parkour anymore. I'm not, in the store looks atrocious. These colors looked really nice when we ended it last time. But now this looks kind of ugly.
Oh, well, we could always change them to a more vibrant color.
That's kind of the plan. It just looks more vibrant before. I reorganized a little bit so that we would have room for the door. Because I wanted to see what the update looked like. And, like, the shelves look rusty now.
They do, actually. So
Look
doesn't
at
the compactor.
What? Oh, what?
The compactor looks rusty now, too.
Yeah. Like, I'm glad that they updated things and all. Because we really needed an update. But they didn't change the things I wanted them to. They just made it look ugly.
Yeah. Well, I changed the walls now. Because I feel
will
like
admit-
that it's,
Yeah,
it feels it looks like somebody drew over the walls.
Yeah.
But I feel like the colors that I chose looks more like a hospital.
I think it matches the black tile better.
You think so?
That red just was not doing it for me.
No.
Honestly. Like I said, pre-update, we ended stream last week, and it was like really nice looking.
And what happened to all the windows? There was windows going clear across down here, wasn't there?
Yes, there was. That's what I said. I said it too. That's why I said when Tara was like, "Oh, there's you know, it looks like a prison," and I'm like, "No, at least a prison has windows." That's why I made that remark.
If anything that looks like a prison is this. See those windows?
Yeah, that's it. There's more windows in the back room than there is out there. Also, why are there no lights in here?
Oh, really?
Where's the light coming from?
I have no clue. They're coming from the invisible space in the walls. Because that's the only thing that lit up was the lower half of the walls.
You're right. Oh, this looks bad.
Yeah.
I can't parkour anymore. They undid everything. Where's all of our money going?
I put it in the wall.
Oh. Well, we gotta restock and get more groceries, I think.
Ah. They shrunk the doorway here. I don't know. I say we open up the store and I order just whatever we can, and we just run the store as is and build up as much money as we can.
Okay, these shelves just felt a little barren. That's why I was like...
Yeah. It honestly, it looks like my grocery store actually looks better than the store, but that's beside the point. I think we need to move the shelves down a bit because this is cramped over here. This is all cramped.
Yes. Well, we also ended with a size upgrade as well, so
We
gotta
did,
rearrange things there.
and I moved these things back with Tayra's help. I doubt we need to move these freezers at all. But if anything, we probably could move the coolers back here and start putting shelves over there as we get new items.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go start stream.
Okay, go start stream. They even changed the register.
What's going on with Di, by the way?
She's taking a shower.
Ah, okay. I didn't see her say that.
Yeah, she said that in my chat.
Ah, okay. Alright, it all seems to be working.
store is open.
outside, not so much. The inside looks pretty bad. This update came out yesterday. They've gone for a very much more like, I can understand it. There's nothing we can do about it. There's the back room now. Oh, that's a problem. It won't let me push it anymore. Bro, it's a grocery store. I don't want to work at a dirty grocery store. I mean, more dirty, the better my beer. are rusty? Why? It looks like we're not clean. Look at this. Look at this random, just wet spot, black spot on the wall. What is that?
I don't know.
Did, like, the
No
bodies in our
employees are
walls start
currently
leaking?
working.
Yeah, I know. I told you I put them all on vacation.
Oh, did you?
Yes, so that way we could earn a little bit of money.
Okay.
But that was before you opened the store. I thought we could, like, you know, get some stuff done without them.
You want me to close the store then?
But
You want to
yeah,
close the store?
I thought you wanted to open it.
I was
You
going to
already
open
opened
it
it.
just to run some of the products that we had here to earn some kind of money.
All right, let's just I have a weird, stupid idea since all the employees are gone.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just run everything out of the store, sell it all, and then we'll restock everything. And we'll just do a complete refresh in honor of the update.
All right. We got some more. We got some trucks though.
Okay. You can no longer push the box with your feet, so like you can't push it inside if it's like barely outside. But yeah, all these changes, none of it's what I actually did. Here, you know what? Let me get another cart. But yeah, no, this doesn't look good at all.
Are we out of the way of the truck?
No, but it's supposed to stop for us now, I thought.
It doesn't.
Well, it was supposed to.
Is that cart in there forever in there? Nope,
I don't
got
see
it.
it anymore.
I got it.
Okay.
This looks good.
Transaction complete. Thank you.
I'm gonna go put this stuff inside. Boo. Boo doing the chores. Yes, I am doing the chores. Patrick, they this update. Does this even look like the same game? It is incredibly ugly, and there's also this random black stain on the wall. Thank you for the hydrate.
Swipe your card on the payment device. Remember to
This just what I was at. This one's on my list.
But yeah, no.
swipe your card on the payment device.
Exactly what I
Transaction complete.
Goodbye.
Just what I was after.
Also, there's no like lights, but like you can turn off the lights.
Scan
Watch.
your first item.
See, it's dark,
This is perfect.
but then you can turn it on, right? And now it's light. Where are the lights at? We have freaking ghost lights in here. We're being haunted by lights, guys. get rid of them. Who said that? Who asked for the windows to go away? Because I'd like to have a nice word with them.
Transaction complete.
This looks good.
This looks good.
Yeah? These things still throw boxes.
They don't even stop for the customers. They ran the customer right over.
They also moved it here. Why would you put it here? What was the idea with putting it here?
Probably the idea was so it wouldn't get onto the sidewalk and we'd have room to stay away from the truck.
Couldn't
but
we
I'm
have
wondering
just,
if
like-
they did that all the way around, because nope, they did not.
Couldn't they have just, like, you know, expanded it over here?
They could have. Honestly, they could have. The
Now
logic
we have all
behind the
that empty
changes
space.
don't make
It's
sense.
It's no longer in use anymore. Now we have empty space not being used. Yeah, it does kind of suck. I'm very disappointed.
Exactly what I
This
was
one's
looking
on my
for.
list. This is just what I need. This one's on my list. This looks good.
This should do.
Not in stock, I guess.
No luck.
This, and I'm
The
out.
shelves are bigger. I just realized that. That's actually not bad. I like that.
Oh, this one's on my list.
gonna tell Andy
what I
that.
need. Why is this so expensive?
Tell me what.
The shelves. There's an extra row of shelves now.
1, 2,
just what I
3,
was
4,
after.
5. Really? They
Yeah.
do look different.
On all the shelves, the top row is all blank. That's a new row. I will say I like that one. I like
Daiyousei's
that
back. I like the
hello.
shelves then.
Can't find it anywhere.
one. Yeah.
So Tayra wants you to get unregistered, Dai.
No luck today.
They don't have
Yeah, we're stocking shelves at the moment. I just realized that the shelves are bigger.
A bit too pricey for me.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with bigger shelves.
This, and I'm out.
No luck today.
So it's not all bad. We'll say that. I want to be fair on this. I don't want to.
Just what I was after.
Oh.
Why
is this so expensive?
That's too expensive.
Yeah, the thing of it is
This
because
and
they have.
that.
I noticed this too from my file, that I was playing solo. There's a glitch on one of the prices.
That's all right. I'm not going to complain about something that's actually usable.
This one's on my list.
Just what I was after.
Exactly
Just what I was after.
what I need. No luck today. Can't find it anywhere. Just these today.
This should do it.
Produce is over that way, Daiyousei.
Exactly what I need.
Just what I was after.
Just what I was after.
This is perfect.
This is perfect. This, and I'm out.
But yeah, this update's not looking too good. Like I said, the extra storage space, that's great. But they lowered the ceilings.
This looks good.
You know, it used to be fun doing parkour.
This is perfect.
Just what I was after.
This should do. Just
No,
what I was
Jack
after.
wants them all to be sold right out, and we'll start fresh. We're gonna close the store after that. And we're gonna start fresh and buy a bunch of stuff.
We're just gonna sell out of everything.
Exactly what I was looking for. Just what I was after. This one's on my list.
We have a spot for watermelon, but not cabbages?
Really?
Yeah, there's no spot for cabbages. None of these say cabbages.
I think there's an that says cabbage right here.
Oh, I'm just blind.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Interesting. What is this stuff called? What am I looking for? Cast your sugar. What aisle is cast your sugar on? Even though walkthrough wasn't helping? Bro. Are you... Oh, this is a joke?
Nice. Exactly.
So when you say that, do you mean that you weren't actually playing that game? Or do you mean
Just what
that
I was
she wasn't
after.
actually helping you? Or did you mean that the walkthrough actually did help?
Just what I was after. Just what I was after.
Exactly what I was looking for.
What problem?
Look, there's a problem?
Tayra saw Daiyousei just glitching out with a cart. So that was a thing.
What aisle is the cast your sugar on?
All the way down. That's all I can tell you.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Exactly what I need.
Exactly what I was looking for.
A lot of these
No luck
a lot of these are blank now.
This one's on my list.
Yeah, I
This
think
should
it
do it.
has to do with the
This is just
update,
what I
not giving you the labels after the shelves have been empty.
Cast your sugar. There
This
we go.
looks good.
What are you talking about?
This is
Just what I was after.
What do you mean what happened? What happened? What's going on, Dai? Oh, there you are.
This should do it.
Nice.
Someone said I glitched out. Tayra saw you glitched out,
This should do it.
Exactly what I need.
but I honestly
There we
think
go.
it's probably her end.
That's actually a good question. It's actually
Nice.
Apparently,
That's actually. Yeah.
oh, I think you're talking about the cart phasing through the wall, and the carts always phase through the wall.
Yeah, they've always done this. They also phase through people. They won't let you let go of it when it does that. One of my viewers actually brought up an excellent point. He wonders, because last time we were talking about how people were complaining, he wonders if this was like somehow intentional. Like, what if they actually made it bad enough? And now this is just spitballing. What if they actually made it bad enough that people would maybe want to stop playing it?
Well, the argument in that is that they said that they would make frequent updates from now on.
Well, that's good, I guess.
This should do it.
I just wish it wasn't so ugly.
It's just
I think people are going to start complaining about that too. In the same vein, that they won't want the store to look like it was before and everything like that. And the devs are going to be like, "All right, fine, we'll give it back." But I think they were just trying something. Like this was something that they had planned for a long time.
Yeah.
That's the last truck.
Nice. Let's just worry about getting everything on shelves, I guess.
This is perfect.
Swipe your card on the payment device.
But there you go, Pandraco. It doesn't look like that's the case.
Exactly what I need.
I'm gonna heat up some deer meat later and make some
No luck
deer
today.
sloppy
Just
joes.
what I was after. Yes, found it. Exactly what I need.
I just felt like sharing what I was gonna eat for dinner tonight.
Exactly what I need.
Pandraco, have you ever had deer meat?
This, I'm out.
Just what I was
Mayonnaise.
after.
And I'm out.
Just what I was after.
This is just what I need.
Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
Stuff, I
Nice.
guess.
Where do I put this box of instruments?
This one's on my list.
Box of instruments.
Scan your
Yeah, it's mayonnaise. Where do I put it at?
Exactly what I was looking for.
Exactly what I was.
That was referencing SpongeBob.
Red stick.
This is perfect.
This should
All
do
right.
it.
Put it right there.
swipe your card.
Right where?
Exactly what
I just cleared a
need.
shelf label right next to that soda bottle. Because we gotta move that soda
Not
bottle.
in stock, I guess.
Ah, okay.
This,
Sounds
I'm
good.
out.
I'm just trying to get stuff on shelves. Thank you.
Exactly what I need.
I saw the chocolate pastry somewhere.
Check by the way where the oatmeal and stuff is, where I put the granola.
Should do it.
Okay,
I think it's in that aisle.
that makes sense.
Welcome. Please begin scanning.
Capu
Please
lay
scan your first
Exactly
item.
what I was
lay
looking
best
for.
mayonnaise. What the frick is Capu? Pandraco, you didn't answer my question. I was asking you, bro. Have you had deer meat before?
Nice.
All right, I think I found the pastries.
Let's get
They
these.
don't
Oh,
know what I
thank
need.
goodness. Where are they? Oh, there they are.
Bean soup, bean soup.
This?
Can't
And I'm
find
out.
it anywhere.
Swipe
Exactly
your
what
card
I
on the
need.
payment device. Remember to take your receipt. Thank you.
Just what I was after.
Please
This
begin
is
scanning.
perfect.
Swipe your card on the payment device. Transaction complete. Thank you.
Just see.
Yes.
Our
Found it.
pumpkins are starting to rot.
This is just what I
Bring
need.
these up.
Hey
Oh,
Jack,
look
if you
today.
take a peek at our stream,
Not today.
you'll see that I look different.
Exactly what I need.
Bro, I'm gonna make sloppy
Swipe your
joes out
card
of you.
on the
what I was
payment
after.
device. Remember to take your receipt.
Just what I was after.
Yes.
Exactly
Now
what I
this should
need.
do.
No luck today.
Think I'm joking?
This?
Exactly what I need.
You can't have that stuff medium rare though. That's asking. What kind of animals
Yes.
do you eat?
Found it.
Just what I was after.
No luck today.
Nice.
I've never heard of it. I'm gonna be honest.
Just what
with
I
you.
was after.
I have literally never heard of it.
Welcome. Please scan your first item.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Exactly what I need.
Just what I
Exactly
was
what I
after.
need.
Are you really Swag?
I found castor sugar.
Let's get these scanned.
Also, thank you for being here.
Exactly what I need.
I'll be on get these scanned.
This should do.
Swipe your card on the payment device. Transaction complete.
Quite
Thank you.
surprised. Being vegan can be very hard, from what I've heard.
See you next time.
I was just asking to make conversation.
This, and I'm out.
Exactly
Pandraco's
what
all
I
of a
need.
sudden being secret to the Pelican.
No love today. Just this. Thanks. Thanks for the quick service.
Begin scanning.
Nice.
Capes.
Exactly what I need.
On the payment device. Transaction complete. Thank you.
This is just what I need.
Welcome.
Ring these up.
This?
Oh, it's empty.
Oh, this one's on my list.
Thanks.
Just these today.
Exactly what I need.
I just hadn't heard of that brand before, like, all honesty.
Just what I was after.
Hey Jack, if you take
Yeah.
a peek at my stream,
Just
you'll
what I
notice
was
that I look different.
It'll be kind of hard for me to pull up. Why do you look different?
I know Dai can see it.
Exactly what I was looking for. And I'm out. This, and I'm out. Exactly what I was looking for.
I mentioned that I got my ears lowered.
What do you mean you got your ears lowered?
I got a haircut.
Oh. I thought you meant like you surgically lowered your ears. I'm like, bro, what?
Just what I was after. This is perfect.
Science says that it's healthy to vegan. Science is. I don't know if I trust that science. All right, there's science that says the carnivore diet's healthy.
Oh,
Diet
this
is a
one's on my-
complicated
this one's on my
thing.
list.
I would not want to live the carnivore diet. That sounds awful.
Why the high price?
Something over here is too expensive because they're complaining about it. They will not shut up about it.
They glitched when they did this update. They glitched something into the pricing. It's the same pricing that they have on their website.
I actually have tofu at times too. I do like tofu.
This is just
I was dating a woman who told me that tofu was good, and I told her, no way. I've had it and it tastes disgusting. And she explained to me I was cooking it wrong.
Exactly.
You're supposed to actually season tofu. Don't ever eat tofu without seasoning because it'll taste awful. The reason is tofu is actually really good at absorbing flavor.
should do it.
And so I'll buy it and add it to my rice when I make fried rice. I also make my own fried
Exactly
rice,
what I was
guys.
looking for.
Jack, is this section supposed to be all sourdough or all bread?
Just all sourdough. The bread's further down this way.
Okay, because I was confused because the top shelf said bread.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just sticking them on random stuff. I can't actually see where it belongs. The shelves were bare a little bit ago, so I'm just putting everything out.
Okay. Okay, well that says sourdough.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Found it.
Exactly.
I must have gotten them backwards.
Well, now it's bread.
Sounds good. Hey, look, the bread's sliced now.
This looks good.
Just what I was after.
That's a positive.
Exactly what I need.
Nice.
No,
This
sadly
is
it's not in
perfect.
bag.
Nope, it's not in
Exactly
bags
what I
yet,
was
but it's sliced. It's a step in the right direction. Are you a sweets guy? I'm actually not. I don't like eating a bunch of sweets. It makes me feel sick. I'm
Hey,
not
Jack.
diabetic.
You got an empty box?
I've got a whole bunch of
Exactly
empty
what I
boxes.
Can you move this bread over one?
Yeah, I got you.
Good.
There you go.
Because now that's going to be all cupcakes.
Just what I was after.
Sounds good. But no, I'm not. I am. Pandraco, I believe it. Most people are sweet eaters. Like, they eat a lot of sweets. I don't like them. I don't like... it's not that I don't like sweets. It's that it's like, if I had to pick between a stack of cookies and, like, a bowl of salsa...
Yes.
Bowl of salsa is honestly going to taste better for
What I
me.
was after.
As long as it's actually spicy. I don't like my salsa tasting like tomato paste. I like my salsa with a lot of seasoning in it. I also make it myself. It started out as the basic Pioneer Woman salsa. You can have the cookies, Pandraco. I actually did get cookies the other day at the grocery store for the first time in a while.
Just what I was
There was
after.
some s'mores flavored Oreos that were like limited time, and I was like, wow, that sounds pretty good. And they are pretty good, but they are also very sweet.
Exactly.
And so there's only so many of them I can eat before I'm like, ugh, ugh, ugh. Like a snack like chips and salsa, I could probably eat a half gallon of, which is pretty convenient because I usually make a gallon at a time.
Exactly what I need.
I would much rather eat salsa than cookies. Not because of the health or whatever, but because it just genuinely tastes better to my taste buds. And I feel weird when I say that, because I know people prefer sweets normally. Like, I know I sound weird when I say that. When I'm like, yeah, bro, I legitimately think salsa tastes better than cookies. Everyone thinks I'm joking, but, like, I'm being serious. I also don't like cake. If you ask me, like for my birthday, I requested a cookie cake. And my mother decided not to get me any cake because I wanted the cheap $12 cookie cake from Walmart as opposed to the like $50 private bakery one. And I was just like, but Mom, I don't like that cake. I just want a cookie cake. And I like the chocolate chip cookie cake. Especially because the chocolate chips are semi-sweet. Like, even when it comes to chocolate, if there is a semi-sweet option, which there typically isn't, I prefer semi-sweet chocolate over milk or dark. Sweet is right where it needs to be. It's that good balance, you know? So many people think that's weird. I like semi-sweet. You can honestly add your own peanut. You know you can do that, right? Like, you don't have to just eat it as is. You can just get out a little bit of peanut butter and put it on your chocolate yourself. And it'll probably have less sugar anyways. Because they actually do put a lot of sugar in that peanut butter that you get in the candy. Because they're trying to make it taste sweet. So a semi-sweet chocolate bar with a little bit of peanut butter, oof. And then I explain that to people and then they think I'm weird.
Swipe your card on the payment device.
I feel weird even talking about it because I'm used to people giving me weird looks for saying that. I don't know. Have you guys ever had semi-sweet? As opposed to either milk chocolate or...
Yeah, you can take that full card out.
It's just a less sweet chocolate, really.
Oh. I didn't know there was any more trucks coming.
Well, I figured there was trucks coming because our money went down.
Oh.
But I was kind of confused on what we were buying.
Don't order any more stuff. Yeah, don't order any more stuff. We're running everything out.
Yeah, we're gonna run everything out and start fresh. We'll reorganize the store. We'll get the bots back, and because right now we're doing it on our own.
So I'm just gonna fill up carts from the storage shelves.
Card on the payment device.
Yeah, that's what you were. I knew that's what you were doing. But yes, I'm just a really semi-sweet kind of guy. Like said though, if I had to pick between really sweet like cookies and things like that, and
Okay.
it's good salsa, you know, because not all salsa is created equally. Like I said.
They changed the registers.
Peppers at the minimum. So like 5 ghost peppers is what I'll throw in there instead. Really spicy things. Like I've got a whole cabinet full of just hot sauce. I'm just gonna stick it somewhere because I can't find it. Oops, sorry.
Oh.
They don't have it. This is perfect.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Let's go. I'm gonna go start emptying these. But yeah, no, I really like spicy foods. You know what I really like? Have you guys ever had authentic ramen before? The authentic stuff is way better than the stuff you get at like the grocery store.
I have not had authentic ramen.
I have in fact had it multiple times. Would you like me to tantalize you with pictures?
Tantalize me with pictures. I think I've seen it because
Oh,
I
you probably-
remember Akideris making some. She lives in Japan with her boyfriend Joey,
Uh-huh.
the anime man.
I know who they are, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I've seen some. It's actually pretty good, and I'd like to try some.
Yeah, no, I meant I was gonna show you, like, I take pictures. What the frick?
What? Huh?
My thing tweaked out, and my mouse tweaked out, and my character just started staring at the ground. But yeah, no, these are ones that I'm gonna tell you what, right now, tonkatsu is my favorite. That is a beef bone broth. And I also really like my eggs cooked with the middle still runny. And
Soft-boiled egg?
Yes, thank you. Soft-boiled, that's what it's called. I have some eggs.
Hey, Jack, I think we should have a sale on beer.
Exactly what I was looking for. Not in stock, I guess.
And it turns out the reason how come I did not like their steak for the longest time, my
Jack, I
parents'
think we
steaks.
should have a sale on beer.
Go for it. We do have an unusual amount for some reason.
Just what
They don't have.
Okay.
More work, so I'm gonna be even more exhausted.
Beer is now $1.
Is a sad song, though, lol. What? What are you listening to, Pandrico? What is it about? Doesn't this seem
Exactly
too
what I was
cheap? Is it
looking
at least higher than what we're paying for it?
Have it.
So, let's see.
On the payment
No luck
device.
No,
today.
Remember
it's
to
not.
use
It was at $1.95 for the beer.
This is better.
Let me show you how much we got. There's a cart right there. Right here's a cart. And there's about like a few cases right on it. Yeah, that cart over there is full too. That's how much beer we've got.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's sell it for $1.
Let's sell it for $1.
Why you're leaving? What do you mean? Why am I leaving? What do you mean?
This, and I'm out.
No luck today.
Oh. Oh, that's the name of the song.
Why
Okay,
do we
you
have so
translated
much?
it.
Is because
I
we
know
kept
a little
on
more
ordering all the
Latin
bulk
than I do,
orders, and
than
instead
I
of
do
adjusting
Spanish.
the bulk orders, we just ordered the bulk order because it was already in there, figuring that we'd sell it anyways. But we didn't go through it as fast as we thought we were going
Yeah.
to.
That's all right. There's more on the shelf. At one point, when we first started playing the game, it was selling out too quickly.
It was. And that's why I said, beer, all this energy drinks and stuff don't sell out quite as fast. But then we were seeing it that it was selling out fast. But that was before we got all the rest of the products.
Right.
But I think with that one, we can just leave it at retail price, and it'll just do fine.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right. Well, wait a minute. If it's at retail price, doesn't that mean we don't make profit off of it?
Well, let's see. You're right, we don't make profit off of it, because it's $1.49 retail.
Yeah. So instead of making it $1.99, let's just make it, like, if we set it for $1, we're literally losing money.
Yeah, we have so much of it, though.
Yeah, no. I'm fine with it for now. I'm just saying I don't want to leave it like this forever.
No, we're not leaving it like that. We just want to get rid of inventory.
Yeah,
I'm not doing
okay,
that
no,
for
that's-
everything, just the beer. Because we can't, we became overstocked on beer.
Okay, alright, sounds good, yeah.
But I think we can do $1.75 on the beer when we get it. That's not
Sounds good to me.
That's not the actual price that the thing says, but that's kind of a fair price, I think.
I think so too. I actually agree with that.
Not in stock, I guess.
But yeah, today I went to Taco Bell and I ordered a
Not up to date. Just what I need. This looks good.
Exactly
No
what
luck. This is just what I need. Yes. Found it.
Help is on the way.
This, and I'm out.
Yes, found it.
Can't find it anywhere.
First item.
nice.
This should do it.
Incorrect weight. Help is on the way.
This, and I'm out. This is just what I need.
Incorrect weight. Begin scan. Help is on the way.
Yes, found it. Looks like they're
No
out.
luck today.
Incorrect weight.
This is
Help is
perfect.
on the way.
Exactly what I need.
This is perfect.
Swipe your card on the payment device.
For the good
Transaction
service.
complete. Thank you.
Yeah, with pork chorizo. Remember that? And I did try it, and it gave me heartburn because it was
today.
really greasy, but it tasted amazing. Oh, hey Andy, since you're right here, quick question.
Yes.
We need another produce stand. I had to like clear off a spot. We did not have a spot for coconuts.
No.
We did not. I checked. I checked like 3 times.
Okay.
So we need one more
That's not-
shelf at
that's
least.
not it.
Yeah. I just
Jack wanted more produce shells.
Exactly what
It
I
is,
need.
like, I'm not joking you, jalapenos are spicier than chili powder.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Welcome. Please begin.
And besides, you don't want to eat the chili powder rare, like raw.
Exactly what I need.
You can't eat a jalapeno?
All right.
Exactly what I need.
I will say that Tayra is going to probably have to change her color, shirt color, so we can tell her the difference from Daiyousei.
Bro, I couldn't live like that. That's like no flavor.
Remember to take your receipt.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I couldn't live like that. My food has to have seasoning.
Nice.
This is perfect.
This should do it.
You're more of a sugar person. I'm the exact opposite. I am absolutely more of a seasoning person. Okay, if I had to pick between
Welcome.
okay food and great food and okay dessert, I'm picking the great food with an okay dessert.
Just what I was after.
Is it important to have the same interest? No, not at all. No, what really matters is that you're able to carry on a conversation. People can be different. It can be harder when you don't have similar interests, but it's not like the most important. What's really important is
Exactly what I need.
Just what I was after.
Hey, we got fog.
No luck today.
This store is really dark.
Yes, that is correct. I'm not vegan. That is correct. But that's just a value, not all values.
Storage room is completely empty.
With the big
Soon all the shelves will be empty.
I think something's gone wrong.
What do you
And
mean?
they don't. Well, they're still not buying beer, and we have it set to $1. I mean, yes, they are buying it, but it's still pretty slow. Like, I think the game's messed up and not selling right. Like, look at, like, I get it. We had a lot of beer,
No luck today.
Transaction complete. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
and it's just not selling. Bros, I think we're in Silent Hill right now.
You think so?
That is some thick freaking fog.
Oh. Should we check this? Should we check the sewer grate? Make sure Pennywise isn't hiding down there either.
Just what I was after.
There you go, Swag. You can be happy that seasoned food makes me happy. I mean, and you can season vegan food. Like, when I say seasoning, I mean vegetables are, like, that's where seasoning comes from, is vegetables. I don't season my meat with other meats. Okay, I do sometimes, but only on special occasions. Mostly when I make spaghetti. And sometimes I'll add animal fats when I'm smoking something. I'll actually get like a thing of lard and coat my my briskets in lard. I smoke my own briskets. But shared values just being like, so like it typically can't be.
Jack, I found out why the beer's not
To
selling.
accept that you have to accept that the other person isn't gonna feel a certain way.
Jack,
If
I
you
found out
can't
why
accept-
the beer's not selling.
Why?
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that makes sense. You mean you guys aren't drinking at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Usually any drunk person is probably crashed out by now.
Tell that to my best friend.
Are you telling me he's not laying on his bed throwing up on himself?
No, he's an actual alcoholic. He's kind of used to it. I'm not even throwing straights. Like he actually tried to go to AA meetings and stuff. Like he's an actual alcoholic, and he knows it. But he's working on being better. And so that's good for him. Oh,
Freezers
sorry.
are all
I
sold
didn't
out.
see you there.
So while everything is selling out, I'm going to go ahead and redo some of these bulk orders.
Honestly, chili powder on tofu goes pretty fire. I like adding chili and curry powder to my fried rice when I cook it myself. I can't move. There we go.
Okay.
Hey Andy, can you order that shelf while you're over there?
What shelf are we ordering?
For the vegetables.
I already did that already.
Where's it at?
I put it right next to the... There should be a row of 4 of each.
Ah, okay. Let me go check. Yeah, it's there. I just didn't see it the first time.
All right. Should we add milk to baking or what? Because baking or milk shouldn't go with beer. Caster sugar. Alright. I'm going to add milk to baking. I'm gonna just say and. We're rebranding. No, it's still going to be called Jack Boners. It's just it's a rebranding phase. Well, Jack's not in the same room. Because I'm literally building a new... We're building new bulk orders. For the new list of stuff.
Still got stuff back there?
I don't think we have any more stuff.
I think someone just came and grabbed the I think Tayra just came and grabbed the last box because she just came out with a box of avocados.
Oh. I didn't realize there was more stuff.
I think that's it though. I'm like checking the shelves now and I'm not seeing anything else. But no, she just came out of the back with a box of avocados. So I'm like, oh, is there more? But I think that's the last one.
Alright. I create a bulk order for baking items and milk together in one.
Yeah.
And I've got 36 total items on that one. There's got
Sounds
flour,
good.
castor sugar, salt, regular sugar, green and blue milk.
I think, Swag, the hardest part about being vegan would probably, for if I were to try that, which this is why I couldn't do it, is the cheese. I really like cheese. I don't think I could give it up. I get it. It's just cow titty milk turned into physical substance. But my gosh, does it, like, taste amazing. I really like cheese.
Alright, and I created a bulk order of nothing but ice. Because it comes in 3 in a box, and we always sell out that freezer.
That's crazy that only 3 come in a box, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. A lot of our freezer items are like 1 or 2 in a box. It's stupid.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Tayra also says, Jack, after the 6th aisle, have the new aisles lined up in a different direction. Give the store a little bit of direction instead of having all the aisles going in the same direction. That's a lot of direction in one statement.
You know what, Tara? Whatever you think is best. I trust your judgment.
Let's see. We're gonna add. I'm gonna do a bulk order of nothing but potato chips.
But yeah, I had a chili cheese burrito. I had a chili cheese burrito from Taco Bell today, and it had extra. I ordered it with extra chili and extra cheese.
Right.
And it was honestly. Oh, and I added onions. Onions taste pretty good too, like actually diced onions. Oof. It was phenomenal. All right, Andy, I got a question for you.
What's that?
Okay, so it's a very busy workday, and for whatever reason, you can only go. There's only two places you could get lunch: McDonald's or Taco Bell. And
Taco
you're trying to
Bell.
figure Taco. I didn't even finish the question.
Hey, you.
I was gonna say, which one do you think is healthier?
Which one do I think is Taco Bell?
Yes, see, look, I didn't even get to finish the question, and he got the right answer.
That's only because I don't like McDonald's.
No, it's actually healthier. It's not healthy, but it's better than McDonald's.
All right.
But yes. But I got my cheese and bean burrito, my cheesy burrito with extra cheese, extra chili, and onions. Oh, I think I also got extra rice on it. Oh, and on my 5-layer burrito, I added guac to it so that way I could have a 6-layer. I don't even like guacamole, but it's good for you, and when it's mixed in with all that seasoning, I can't even tell it's in there. I mean, I can kind of tell, but it's like not even that. It's like nothing, you know? Whenever I can get myself to eat avocados, if I can find For dinner tonight, I'm gonna be making. Yeah, it was really cool. I loved it a lot. For dinner tonight, I'm going to be making sloppy joes. But I'm going to be using deer meat. I'm gonna be using deer meat instead of beef.
What's 36 divided by 3? 12?
Don't forget to vote later. I'm gonna be making it later tonight. Don't forget to vote.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't be like, I gotta
And the reason why I'm maxing it out to 36 is so we don't have to order crap so often.
Don't look it up. That'd be cheating. We're gonna make a poll, and we're gonna pick the next game I stream for tomorrow. Holy crap! I gotta do the poll tonight, but you'll have till tomorrow to also vote. Alright? And so there'll be clues. I'm not gonna say what the game is. But there'll be clues. And it's gonna be wild. You're gonna be like, what on earth are these games? Okay, but I got a lot of games.
We have bran flakes. We have corn flakes. And we buckwheat later, but
Yeah, polls on Discord. Yeah, you can do polls on Discord. Did you know that? Hey, can you lower the price of avocados? That's what they're saying is expensive. We haven't sold an avocado in a while.
I can do that, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm wondering if that was one of them that got glitched.
I'm thinking so. Yeah.
Because on mine, it wasn't even set to this price, but for some reason it was set for like $3 and something. That's a lot of money for avocados.
Yeah, no, to get avocado on my burrito earlier, it only cost me like 65 cents.
Let me see. Avocados are $1.99. Retail price is 99 cents.
Yeah, let's drop it to $1.40 because we've got a whole bunch out there. And that's pretty much all that's left. Yeah, something like that. $1.40, $1.50, in that range.
Okay.
tell Andy real quick. All we've got left in stock is avocados and beer.
Wow. I was gonna do
Put the polls up this week, but I'm going to.
a bulk order of just rice, but I think 12 cases of rice is a lot.
Yeah,
So I'm
at
deciding
one point
to
it was
do
selling out pretty
adding
quick, but
pasta.
like, it hasn't been selling out like it was in a while. Also, washing powder is still like a really popular item. It's not as
Washing
popular
powder
as
is
it
still
used to
getting
be.
wiped out.
Yeah, but there's like it. I think one bulk order is I think two, like if we order like 2 bulk orders of that, it should be good.
2 bulk orders, you're saying?
Well, one bulk order filled up almost half the shelf, so 2 should fill it up all the way.
Okay. We're gonna add macaroni.
But yeah, Swag, I hope you're ready for it. I'm gonna give them some wild titles.
Chicken. There we go.
Yeah, unfortunately messed up my laptop by pouring water all over it. Specifically Felix. He pissed me off pretty good that night. And so it's getting repaired right now. And we're going to see if it still works. It might not work anymore. The motherboard might be flat. Just because there's corrosion in one spot.
The forklift does, but when you take a pallet off, then it's a little different. 36 divided by 6.
What? That's just 6.
Oh, it's just 6?
Yes.
6 times 6 is 36. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Alright.
And so basically what happened was she opened it up. There's one spot where there's corrosion. She's going to try to clean out the corrosion a bit. Yeah, you don't need it. Yeah.
Okay. Rice and pasta is together. What is? They don't want to buy the bear? They don't want to buy the bear? You mean beer? Huh. Strange. I'm sure they'll pick it up eventually.
Too predictable. Though I will say Bakugo dying did catch me off guard. Unless that was just a meme. Andy, I think the avocados might be hard glitched because they're still not selling any.
Yeah. That's what I was afraid of.
What, that they weren't going to sell at all?
That they were glitched out to the point where you're not going to sell any. That was what I was afraid of.
You could probably drop it to $1, right?
I could probably
Yeah, well, yeah, he did say yeah with some emphasis. Do what?
I could probably drop it to $1.
Yeah, but we still have beer on the shelves. They're not buying. Should be a Hero X. That actually sounds familiar. Hero X does sound familiar. Anything else on my mind? There's always... so far. I was watching some anime yesterday on ReZero, which has already been approved for season 4 for next year. I'm quite excited for it. My hand kind of itches. ReZero's a really good anime, honestly.
It turned out perfect. Beer and dog food.
Andy, did you drop that price to $1 yet?
To the avocados? No.
Oh, okay, because they're still complaining about it. I'm doing good so far talking with you. I mean, you're doing all right, man. You're doing all right. I want to know more about you, you know?
It's down to $1 now. We're only making 1 penny profit.
That's better than nothing. We got a lot of avocados.
Di says she blue screened.
How did she blue screen? No. You said having his power. I thought you were talking about Hero X. I thought you were talking about Hero X. When you said I'd like to have his power. Subaru, you'd like to have Subaru's power? Dude, you don't want Subaru's power. No, his power is awful. Especially because he dies all the time. In like gruesome ways.
She said her CPU randomly crashed.
Did you send her that new one yet?
No. She's still in the process of talking to her brother about it. It restarted itself. Her PC's restarting.
I see. No, Pandraco, you're not mentally stable enough. And the fact that you think that tells me you don't understand how his power works. As explained in Season 2, the consequences of his actions still exist. Did you make it through Season 2?
No, it just now restarted. I don't know why it blue screened. Usually when a computer blue screens, it's usually a shock to the system. I think your computer overheated.
Really good job at listening. But like, you also got to talk about yourself too. Like, I think you're doing good at asking questions, but like, we'd like to get to know you too. Like, I just found out you were vegan today, and that's actually really good things to hear about you. Not like.
Is it because of the game? It could very well be because of the game.
But like, you know, getting to know people better, you've got to share some of your stuff about yourself too. Otherwise, you're just building a wall around yourself, you know, and it makes it harder for people to get close to you.
I would say, I would talk to your brother, have a serious conversation with him, why you need this new processor.
So when he was heavily relying on dying in Season 1, bro, that means you care about still getting hurt though. Are you okay with that? If you're okay with that, that's not mental stability, my guy, that's sociopath. Yeah, lol indeed. That's not stability. That's sociopathy, bro. So, Swag. I wouldn't die that many times. Bro, I get that, but like I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't want that power. I guess if it was a world where I would die a lot, I would kind of need that power. But other than that, probably not.
I think the only thing that I don't have a bulk order for is produce and frozen foods. Okay, I do have chocolate cream and stuff and the peanut butters and stuff, not in a bulk order. And bakery not in a bulk order. I'm not sure how to do those quite yet. But I'm going to pull away from here.
So Swag, are you familiar with ReZero at all?
No luck today.
It's an anime. I don't even know if you like anime.
Well, there's one avocado here, and I guess there's 8 more. So there's 9 avocados left.
The Deathloop Season 2 was rough for that. I will say that Season 2, the first half of Season 2 was rough. If you can make it through Season 2, Season 3 looks phenomenal.
I guess Dai's finished for the day because of the computer crashing.
Alright, Swag. Alright, Swag. ReZero is an anime, also Parasite.
We're gonna be on. We're gonna be just about finished with the stream anyhow. What is? Well, we can fix that. Because I think there's other ones that need that. Man.
But he keeps getting killed. He gets killed a lot, and he's actually
door
miserable.
hinges here.
They don't have it.
Why even add that?
I don't know. That's a detail that it wasn't necessary.
Yeah, yeah, it was absolutely a not necessary detail. You're right.
I
But it's
liked the bigger doorway from before. I don't know why they changed it.
I don't know either. I did like it when it was bigger. He got a Leha elf waifu though. He does. He really does. And she's definitely interested in him at this point.
Oh, it's been doing that. It's been doing
In
that.
the
It's
beginning
just
of the
hanging
show,
there.
it did not. She was like, well, at the very beginning of the show, she was quite interested in him. But then for like most of the first season after that, she was very upset with him.
They need to fix that. Because realistically, you can hang a flag like that. You can, well, you can hang it on a wire.
And the thing is it's not even like he's like too weak or anything, which he is, but that's not the point. The problem is that if you imagine it like a video game, it feels like he's always intentionally picking the worst dialogue option. Like, his choices socially in that show, in the first season, are just abhorrent.
It's crazy that we still ended up with 12 grand.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like they're out.
Looks like they're out.
There is an English dub. I prefer subs and recommend subs, but there is a dub.
Not in stock, I guess.
They don't have what I need.
Remember to take your receipt. Thank you.
Them on expose, if you will.
Not in stock.
No. No.
Into psychology.
No luck
I
today.
actually recommend Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. They do argue a lot of philosophy in that show. You've got like these different main characters, and each one has like their own interpretation of how to cope with death, and they all handle it very differently, and it's a very good show. Yes.
Hi, Jack.
Hello. Moonwalking. I like how you have a forward animation as you're walking backwards.
Yeah. All we need is Billie Jean to play there. That would be perfect.
No luck today.
It very much confused me.
No luck
I
today.
couldn't really figure out the point of that one. I'm going to be honest.
What?
Serial Experiments Lane. Are you familiar with it?
No, I'm not actually.
It's a very famous anime that's older than The Matrix, and The Matrix partly credits with inspiring it. I'm not joking. In an actual magazine, the people who made the Matrix wrote Serial Experiments Lane as inspiration for it, as part of it, not the whole thing, but part of it.
My computer can't handle the rendering of me jumping and looking at the ceiling at the same time. It cannot handle it.
Mine can.
Really? Because it looks like a black blob every time I hit the ceiling.
Yeah, nope, I'm not seeing that.
They don't have
All the way down there, and like everything just bunches up in dark black.
Oh, if I look off in the distance, it does.
Yeah.
But I think that has to do with the angle of the textures. Red pill or blue pill? Red pill for sure.
That doesn't seem realistic, does it?
Well, no, but it is a video game, and I do believe that's just a graphical glitch. I don't think it's your computer not handling it. I think it has to do with the textures and how we're angled at them. Because textures, how games are coded, is actually a lie. It looks flat, but it's not really.
No.
And so I think what's happening is we're seeing the opposite side of the texture because of the angle we're at.
Gotcha.
But you only really notice it when you're jumping on the ceiling and at the right angle.
These shelves seemed rather high. Like we need a step ladder to get on top.
Not in stock, I guess.
Am I man enough for the red pill? Well, I certainly am. We still have avocados.
I put them down to
There's still
$1.
avocados left.
Well, they sold that one, so and they bought those ones, so they're buying them. Well, they're not buying the beer quite as fast.
Yeah, they're also coming in saying, "Oh, they don't have what I'm looking for," and leaving.
I set them down to $1. They were almost $2.
They don't have it.
I know, but they're saying that we don't have what they're looking for, and then they're leaving. So, I say screw it. I think it's time to just go ahead and start stocking. Honestly, we might even save that for next stream, because this took so long. I'm surprised how long it took.
Store is closed.
They changed the voice of the store opening and closing.
Oh, that's cool.
You can go listen for it yourself. I'll let you play with the button.
Okay, I'm gonna go close the store.
Open and close, open and close.
It says store is closed.
I just closed it.
Store is open. Store is closed.
I guess that's a nice upgrade. I guess it's alright.
They didn't upgrade our computer though.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I mean, it still looks like an outdated HP, doesn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yo, when I was at that tech place, me and that lady were like really having a good conversation. She just like really just loved talking about tech. And she was like showing me how Mint works.
Okay.
It was pretty interesting. If only they would if only you could play online multiplayer games using Linux, I would probably download Mint. She was like, you need to see how awesome Mint is. All right. And so she like got out one of these other customers' computers, right? And she just did a full reset. She completely took off Windows and switched for Mint. And it turned on so quick and the graphics were so clean. And she was like, yeah, this computer right here doesn't even have 1 gigabyte RAM.
Right.
Anyone remember Nokia? I had a Nokia, yeah.
I remember Nokias. I never had one though.
I had one.
Oh, I had to tell you about something. And this happened to Leo. And
Yeah.
he freaked out because he opened up the Steam app. And there was just like this monitor icon. And then all of a sudden, Steam was in control of his computer. And he couldn't figure out how to change it back. And he freaked out. And I'm looking at it on Twitter and just like, how did this happen? And he tells me how it happened. Everything like that. It's like, well, I don't know how to change it back. So I hit the Windows key. It's like, is that Steam right there? He goes, yeah, close it. So he closed it and it's all gone.
Wait, what mode was it in?
If I had to guess, it was probably Steam OS that runs natively off the Steam app. And it mimics your computer and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you have that in full screen, it takes complete control of your computer. And if you turn it off, it'll restart your computer and it turns right back on and Steam comes right back up on. But if you hit the Windows key, it brings up the Windows bar and you can close it off the bar.
Oh, I was wondering if it was just in big picture mode.
I don't know. I don't know. Because it looked like it just, you saw the Steam logo and then you go into settings and it has everything from your computer.
Huh. I'll have to check it out.
It was weird.
Yeah, because it sounds similar to big picture mode. Not exactly, but it sounds similar. You can put it in what's called big picture mode, which is really weird to call it that. But it's basically just, I don't even know how to explain it. It typically activates if I want to start Steam from a controller. So sometimes I will start Steam from my controller, and if I start it from my controller, it automatically goes into big picture mode, where it just takes up my entire screen.
Right. I had a mod a Xbox 360 controller. It's one of our rock candy ones.
Yeah.
But I had to replace the D-pad onto it. And the D-pad that I bought to replace it is a transforming D-pad.
Okay. What makes it
basically,
transforming?
I had to cut this little lip because apparently the Xbox 360 D-pad is in two sections. So it goes around this plastic piece in there. I had to cut that plastic piece in the middle for the transforming D-pad to go into it. And I got another controller that I've got to do that to. So that's going to be work. Plus I got rumble motors that are coming. And I got to figure out how to install those. It's going to be a lot of soldering work when I get to that one.
Okay,
Tayra's
cool.
complaining about the sun and it's not getting dark in the store because she's got the lights turned out. It's dark in the store. I think it's because her graphic settings are too low.
Yeah. No, this is pretty dark in here.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. And I got the shadows on high, so...
Ugh. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I think we're actually about to end stream, guys.
Yeah. Have you ever dreamed of being inside of a store while it was dark?
No, I've never dreamed of that.
I've been inside of a store that with the power out went out.
Yeah, so have I. I've been at Walmart when the power goes out.
It's about the same, isn't it?
Yeah, except Walmart had more emergency red lights.
Yeah. My store doesn't. When it goes out, the generator kicks on. It's like, man. But no other store is smart enough to have a generator running to run the whole entire store to keep running.
Yeah.
They just basically have it for their coolers and freezers. That's it.
We didn't make that much progress this time. I think we were just getting used to the update.
Yeah, we still made quite a bit of money though.
Yeah, we did. I think next time we're just gonna order a bunch of foods.
Do you want to do the bulk orders that I made? If you want to check and approve the bulk orders that I made. Because I designed the bulk orders so we don't have to order so much at one time. Or so often. I don't have everything in a bulk order. There's like peanut butter still not there. Hazelnut spread, chocolate spread, produce is not there, bakery is not there. I don't have the toaster pastries there.
Holy crap, we still have 144 beers. For our 140 beer easings, 150 of one, 100 and frickin' 34 of another. Oh my gosh, we have almost 1,000. Well, that's an exaggeration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Honestly,
we have about 700 beers.
Honestly, I think we should leave the beers where they are, just buy coolers for the energy drinks and the milk.
Yeah, let's do that next stream.
Yeah. Because the bulk order that I did only gives us 4 cases of beer. Because I put the dog food into it to kind of offset it. This texture for this floor looks weird.
Yes. Okay. Alright guys, let's end it here. That's alright with you guys? You good with that?
I apparently don't have a shadow. I'm not seeing my shadow.
I'm seeing your shadow.
I can't see my shadow for some reason.
I can literally see your shadow. I can't see mine. Maybe it's because each player can't see their own. Because do I have a shadow?
Yeah, you have a shadow, yeah.
I guess just the player can't see their own shadow, because I can see yours and Tara's just fine.
That's dumb.
Good night. That's right, Swag. Good night. And don't forget, guys, we're going to do a poll. I'm going to put the poll up here in an hour, within the next hour, with 3 games, but I'm not going to say what the games are. I'm going to give a hint at what they are, and you're not allowed to look it up.
All right.
And you get to vote which game I play tomorrow. All right? All right, guys. Jack can usually poll. I have done a little bit of pole dancing, but not for money. That's a story for another day, though.
All right.
But ending stream now. Goodbye, guys.
See ya.
My stream has ended. Am I good to quit the game?
You are
Or do you
good
need
to
to say
quit the
goodbye to
game,
your-
my friend.
Okay, I was just making sure. I didn't know if you need to say goodbye to your people.
No.
But all right.
I do another thing for that.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
All right, we're hopping out of that. Why it says it crashed, I don't know. But we're doing this. Well, high CPU usage detected. It sure is high. But you know what? That's going to go down. We're going to ignore that. Forget about it. I should do this. Forget about it. It's down there. Anyways, we're going to go find a raid target. I lost some frames. I lost a lot of frames. I think we're going to raid Raynet. Both. I lost the most on Twitch. Raid. Thank you for my raid hashtag Daiyousei. Alright, so if you're on YouTube, give Raynex a like and a subscribe. If you're on Twitch, give Raynex a follow, and we are out.